I think you should be able to.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome home and welcome to base, everyone.
Hey yo, good to see you. This is Kieran from Base Minecraft. How you doing, man?
How are we doing, Kieran? How are we doing today?
I'm all right today, man. I'm enjoying it. Just playing a little bit of Minecraft, getting it set up. Still, we got Fartcraft loading up. We're almost dialing in the economy, so I'm just having some fun, honestly.
Hell yeah, that's sick as fuck. I am making sure that I have the right Minecraft. Funny enough, it took me a second to find Minecraft on my laptop just because I just realized that they changed the logo. So it's
They
now a
changed a lot of
creeper.
stuff. It's been
Yeah.
dealing with all the changes has been kind of fun, honestly. But the way they have it now, it's like one single launcher, and change the version. It's going to be the most recent version will work. So we're on the recent version. So should be good right at the gate.
Yo, I just got this message trying to open Minecraft. It goes, Minecraft launcher wants to use your confidential information stored in Mojang token service in your keychain.
That sound I've never seen that message before, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably like the Microsoft thing. Microsoft owns Minecraft
Mojang
now.
token service. I guess we'll allow it.
I think it's trying to move your account from Mojang to Microsoft with that or something along those
Yeah, I got
lines.
it. Okay.
Yeah, so whenever Microsoft bought Minecraft, they kind of fully deleted the Mojang side of things to fully centralize it onto their system. And then a few years later, they kind of deleted the in-game economy and created Minecoin. So I think it's really cool what Kieran's doing. I think it's really cool what Base Minecraft is doing. And Kieran, do you want to kind of give an overview of the project?
Yeah, so base Minecraft is just a way to tokenize any Minecraft server, right? So there's tons of Minecraft servers. 200 million people play every month, and what base Minecraft does, it's a drag and drop solution to take an in-game currency from Minecraft and put it on a bonding curve to a real token on chain, so people could start earning in under a minute. So it's really just it builds on top of some pretty common Minecraft plugins, the Vault and Essentials X plugin, which almost every server has. So once you have those and my plugin, your server is basically on chain. Just a couple settings and tweaking, and you're good. It's meant to be like the base Minecraft one, which was just a player in Minecraft server, but this time anyone can make it.
I can't even believe that's possible. That's literally insane to me, and I'm super excited to see how this works. I was asking Zach a lot about it on our last stream, and he's just like, "Yo, why the hell don't you just have Kieran on and have him explain it himself, and just have him showcase it, see how it works, and play some Minecraft?" So it was hard to pass that opportunity up. It was hard to say no, and that's why we're here.
Hell yeah, I'm getting my split screen set up so I could stream a little bit of gameplay in a second. But yeah, definitely, if you get the Minecraft set up, you can hop on the server, you type /verify, and that'll give you a link that'll take you to the website. That'll link your Minecraft account to your ETH wallet, which will give you the ability to play any based Minecraft server.
Let me sign
Real,
in.
real quick, Kieran, do you want to tell them about the referral service? Because Luciano's really big on base names, and am
Okay.
I thinking the referral service is focused on base names?
So yeah,
Yeah.
I put a referral system into the base Minecraft backend. It's pretty deeply integrally wound up in there, but I haven't really talked about it much because I just haven't been able to like visualize like the points and stuff people are getting yet. But
Mm.
basically, you type the website basedmc.net /? ref equals and then your base name. And so what that does is it sends that on when they go to create their account. It sends your base name from the invite link you sent to your friend or whatever. And rewards that they earn, it'll give a little boost, and those rewards will trickle down to you, right? And it even goes to people they invite also will give you some points. So we kind of have
Ooh.
this like refer like tree kind of thing, where if you have a lot of
Well,
friends and you want to invite people, that's kind of what we're trying to build. But yeah, we use base names because way simpler, right? It's the easiest, most readable way.
it is a fact. I think that's really really cool. So it's basically just like if people using that base name end up playing any server,
So
like
this is how it works. So you would send your friend the base Minecraft link with your base name in the link, and that basically means it's your referral link.
I guess my question is that to play on your server specifically or to like play on any base Minecraft server?
That's for all base Minecraft
Got it.
servers.
Okay, fire. That's super cool. All right, yeah. We got to run this up for sure.
Oh yeah, so I guess I'll tie into like the revenue share system because that's pretty fun too. We have when you
Oh,
exchange on our bonding curve, there's like a small tax, and depending on if the server has API credits, that
mhm.
tax is like either like 1% or like 0.3%, depending on if they paid their API, and then that kind of goes to a revenue share system, and it fully just from every server that joins, people who hold based MC are going to be earning from every single server. So it's kind of like a
That's
as
fire.
we grow, the tree grows. So I kind of wanted to make it just something fun and engaging. So those two
I love
things,
that.
yeah, perfect. It's just
I don't
fun.
want to. I don't want to get too deep in it before we even get the live stream really started, but I am really curious, and this is like one of my biggest questions for Zach. Actually, was around like the servers itself, and like if you had any sort of vision to operate the servers. Of course, like I understand now you might be a little cumbersome at the current stage of things, but I feel like that's like the real revenue driver eventually is like people paying in base Minecraft like for the server itself. And I guess, and then my question right after that is like, do you have a recommendation for like what server providers to use for now?
I do, right? So we actually, as soon as we were testing with one called Apex Minecraft Hosting, and
I think I have it at
we got it
Apex. Yeah,
all
I
built.
haven't
We
used
got
it.
it all built on their stuff. But as soon as we tried it on another server host, they had something called a dedicated IP, and this was routing our WebSocket through a different IP, and it was tricking our plugin. So we're not on every Minecraft server yet, but we're working on
That's
solving
great.
that issue, and then yeah, it will be every Minecraft server. But as
I think
long
I
as you're
use.
doing it, I would pick Apex Minecraft hosting, non-dedicated IP. You're good. Like right
Have
now.
you ever used Nitrato before?
I haven't heard of it.
You should check that one out. That's the one that my friends from high school like used back in the day and still use today actually,
Okay.
for Minecraft and for several other games. So and it's all always worked pretty well for us. It does seem like, but the other thing is like these websites just look so janky and like even Nitrado, like it looks like a scam website. So like you feel so weird like putting in your
Yeah.
credit card information, etc. Like it just doesn't look legit, you know. Even if it's just so funny like how much the UI and the UX matters because at the end of the day, like it works really well. But like, I mean, there could be something else that has a far better UI and is a scam, and I would still probably put my money or information in that more so than something that actually works, just because like it really does make a difference.
I've always been a big fan of just using FileZilla, right? Like just
Mm.
the raw, just like paste the files in and it's good. I don't like, yeah, the uploading files and all that janky stuff. It's no fun, bro. No fun
It,
learning to use a new system.
it is not, yeah. All right, I'm signing into my Minecraft account right now.
Hell yeah, let me get that Fartcraft IP for you. Or it's on the
Farcraft.
website.
Yo, Farcraft should be a mini game. Should be a mini app game.
Fartcraft. The mini app I do plan on making was I wanted to make a way for people to like quickly claim all their rewards from the revenue share. I am definitely
Ooh, holy
super
fuck, that's killer.
interested, right? Super interested in diving into the mini apps. I just have not. Maybe even like the whole website could be a mini app. I don't even know. You know, like
No, it can. You can literally just and you can convert your website into a mini app in literally 15 minutes.
dude, that'd be sick because I actually, when I built base Minecraft 2, I designed it to work on the EthOS screen resolution, the Ethereum phone that's coming out. So it'd probably do all right in the mini app. That'd be sweet.
I think that would be sick as fuck. Outside of like an actual game, like that is like second best scenario. If people eventually can just play like mobile and right in the Farcaster app, that would be crazy as well. But
I
we'll get
imagine
there eventually.
it would really help people too, right? If you don't want to like go to the website to check your rewards, you just be on the Firecaster and be like, oh shit, I have a reward. Boom. You know, it makes
It'd be
sense.
incredible. It'd be
We like
so
when it makes
incredible.
sense.
All right, so I think that is my old account. This is my new account. There we go.
Also, we're going to be playing live. So if anyone that's joining the space, you can actually play live on the server with us. Just go to basedmc.net and then click Fartcraft and play Minecraft with us.
Ooh, yes. Everyone should go play some Minecraft with us. Let me actually go. I should go tweet that right now.
You could has Kieran sent you the IP for the server to join?
Not yet, but I'm
Okay.
sure he will soon.
I got you with the Fartcraft IP, dude.
Yeah, because I'll tweet it too.
I guess I'll touch base on Fartcraft real quick. So Fartcraft, the reason I made Fartcraft was because a lot of people were expecting me to make a based MC rewarding server, and at the same time, a lot of people in the past were like, they were like bearish on us having it be a play to earn token. So we switched it to be like an API token that like is the infrastructure that runs all these servers basically, and that all the servers are like basically art projects by Minecraft devs, and that Fartcraft would be mine, right? So Fartcraft is my sort of like artistic Minecraft server, and we're just having fun. It's all about having fun on Minecraft, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean that's literally why we're here. It's why we're building games.
And I want to extend that to anyone who thinks, you know, maybe I'd want to make a Minecraft server. If I come make a Minecraft server on Based MC, we'll help you get some players. And, you know, it's a great way for any meme coin to start trying to onboard some real users to Base. It's a great opportunity.
I have been clamoring for a new Minecraft server as well. My most of my friends are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would definitely be playing Oblivion if I was back on my desktop back in the States, but I'm currently in Japan, so it's not possible. But I am really looking forward to a new Minecraft server. I haven't been able to play it in probably like over a year, so I'm really looking to get back into a good server and have it be like a server that has longevity.
Right, I'm trying to see. I can't even predict what people are going to do, right? Because there's different ways you can go about this stuff. You could definitely do like a server where there's like yields in the game and you're earning like tokens for playing, or you could have like the opposite where there's no yields in the game, and so it's just a straight token game, right? For like a more crypto community type of thing. So you can go either way with it, right? Which is definitely interesting.
That's I think like how we'll start is just like as a regular Minecraft server just to attract people to the server, and then like as we see people sort of start to create like their own like barter system, their own economy, we can start to see where things should plug in. You know, like no need to sort of like put people in a box, just sort of figure out the mechanics as it happens. Okay, so before we hit, I'm gonna add your live to this to the screen in a second, but first I'm gonna play this little intro video.
Sweet.
Sorry, I have to. I just love that video so much.
Oh yeah.
All right, welcome home. Welcome to base, everyone. We are playing some Minecraft on a base right now.
So we type /bank and you get the bank information. This tells you like what you got going on the based Minecraft server, right? So we got Fartbucks. Fartbucks price is $195 per Fartbucks. One Fartbucks equals 416,000 in-game cash. We talk about the cash balance. I kind of have a lot because I was testing things, to be honest. I'm gonna have to set this to 0, but my Fartbucks balance is 12, and it has your bank value down here, right? So even if you don't have Fartbucks, it's still going to calculate your bank value based on how much in-game cash you have, because the in-game cash bonding curve to the Fartbucks, right? So kind of gives value to anything you do in Minecraft. And then talk about like doing stuff in Minecraft, right? For this one, Oh, so we got. How do I hide this? There we go. Jobs browse. So this is the jobs plugin. Basically, each one of these is something you could do in Minecraft, and this is not a plugin I made. This is one of the more popular plugins that people tend to add to their servers. Right? What this does, it lets you. If you want to be a miner, you could earn money for mining. If you want to kill things, you could join the hunter skill, fishing, woodcutting, farming, all that stuff. You could earn money just by doing normal in-game stuff. And so this is an example of how you could just add whatever plugin. There's 1.5 million plugins that have been made by loyal Minecraft developers. Add whatever you want and make your own server, right? So you go here, you type balance. This is the normal Vault plugin where it kind of gives an economy to the server. So we plug into that, and now you're able to earn money by playing Minecraft. It might sound a little complex, but for your end users, they won't even have to know about based Minecraft, right? Like they can just come and play Minecraft and not care about the value of the money. They can just play and check it out. They don't have to really take it to that next step unless they want to, right? Unless they get like a decent amount of tokens. So
yeah, unless it really makes sense for them.
It's not limiting, right? It definitely paths them on chain in a way that feels natural. Yeah, if you want to expand on the Minecraft, you could go to this website and earn money for what you've done, and you might not even have known that you've earned money by playing Minecraft. So it's an interesting one.
Well, I mean that's the thing is like in theory, like the reward just gets more or less like sent or streamed to your wallet, so you don't know unless you go to claim.
Exactly. So you don't have to.
That is nice though.
It definitely allows for fluid gameplay for new players, right? Like someone's not going to want to have to do some sign up thing to get started building in Minecraft. That's more of a like later on when you're looking for more things to do type of vibe, honestly.
Yeah, I also just don't think it's like we really don't want to attract people to come to a Minecraft server to make money. You know what I mean? Like this isn't like a Axie Infinity or like, you know what I mean? Like some like play to earn game. Like it literally is just like, hey, come play Minecraft and like if you are enjoying it, like you're probably going to be making money at the same time.
Right. I think it's attractive though for server hosts to see that kind of activity happening, right? Like they're going to want to potentially escape a monetization industry that's extremely predatory, right? Like every Minecraft server you go and check out, they're selling their end game content and they're doing it in a way, right? They have these like temporary sales, like, hey, you better buy this in the next week, or you're not going to be able to get this 90% off sale. And in reality, that sale is like always there, right? Like that's illegal. That's like totally illegal. But like they do this in Minecraft servers. So it offers server hosts a way to escape that kind of stuff, which is great. So I was a little curious. Was the Homebase team launching a Minecraft server today? Is that what's going down?
So we definitely can. I'm super interested too. I am also down to play around on this. I'm down for whatever, really. It's whatever the hell you think makes the most sense and we can make work. We also don't necessarily have to like create the server today. We can do it later this week. We do it Friday. We have more live streams. We could do it whenever the hell it makes sense. So if we want to spend today going over kind of like what you've built, why it works, how it works, all that stuff, it might make more sense just to sort of prime the community, prime me even around like how you expect people to play and how I guess you expect people to also set up these sort of servers and all that good stuff. So I mean, we might as well just I'm even just curious, like let's say like this server, how long has this server existed for?
This server officially opened like 2 days ago. It's very, very new server with the economy.
Well, so, and is there a creative mode? I'm just going to be asking very simple questions at first.
No, there is no creative mode in the server. It's fully economy based. And so right now I'm mining in game, and you can see at the bottom there's like a plus. There's like a little overlay that's telling me how much money I'm getting for mining this.
70 points, 90 points.
Exactly. So
plus XP, 4 XP
scales up. This is just one of the many plugins you could add to your server, right? This
is I guess what I'm curious about is like how are you like how are you choosing these plugins? Who like I know the community more or less like created them, but where are you? Is the UI on base Minecraft?
Oh, so you're asking about
Like the actual game variables, or I guess like the economic variables, and
okay.
even like what is already built in game. Like that's all stuff that you already manually built.
No, okay. So the way it works is our plugin builds on top of the Vault plugin, which is something that basically everyone has built their plugins on top of. So it means that our
Got it.
plugin works with every other plugin almost.
Got it. Okay.
So like if you type /a or okay, that's broken. So there's some things,
Yeah, that's great.
but there it kind of lets people just do whatever they want, which is what I wanted, right? I want because people would always ask for features in base Minecraft One, like, hey, I really want to do this, and I'm like, well, there's XYZ security issue because we have base Minecraft set up in a really different way. Now it's not set up in a way to where I could give people the plugin all day, and they could come and join, and that's kind of the difference is that now we're building on top of what everyone else is doing, and all that other stuff works with our server. So you get for the jobs plugin, super common when you're playing a game like Towny Minecraft, which this is a Towny Minecraft server. You come here to this is my little house I started making. People won't be able to break this house because this is a /town. So if someone
Okay.
comes and attacks me, they're not going to be able to attack me inside of my town either. It kind of gives you an opportunity to build like maybe a farm or maybe like a big base, big storage system, just some kind of way to earn even more money, right? So the
Is that
idea
auto
is
populated? Like is like our towns and like what I guess what is auto populated? What does the server start with?
server starts with like essentially nothing, right? Like it's just what people make of it.
So for you to like create your own town, like you first had to like mine the materials, like build it like you normally would in Minecraft, and then how does it become like an actual town where other people can't attack it or tax it?
So, with the town thing, it's kind of like there's a war system integrated with the town with /T. There's a power system, and so you're able to go to war with other towns. And there's also like
Oh my god, dude,
there's
that
like
is
a kill
sick.
to earn system. Oh yeah, dude, the plugins for Minecraft have been forged through battle by
Literally, I mean, quite.
developers.
This is sick, yo. This is so cool.
So and again, like the jobs plugin and those aren't me. These are other Minecraft developers who have built just Minecraft plugins, and they just so happen to work with the base Minecraft plugin, right? So it's kind of more like the base Minecraft plugin can just work with anything. So that's kind of what we were shooting for with it. We didn't want there to be any issues,
Mm.
and even like really old Minecraft versions, this will work with, which is great. So it's
That's
there's
really
almost no
interesting. Wait,
restrictions to
it
it.
has to be Java though, doesn't it?
Java Edition, yes.
Yeah,
Java
okay.
Edition
I mean, that
and
makes
Bedrock if they use a certain plugin. There's a plugin that'll actually make your server work on Bedrock.
Oh, interesting.
So you could actually, yeah, there's I think there's another version of Minecraft called Minecraft Realms, and then other like the
Yes.
Minecraft Bedrock and Java Edition are like 90% of the player base. So you hit a solid chunk of them just by having that plugin. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I know most, not most people, but a lot of people use RUMs now just because it's easier, quote unquote, safer, and all that stuff. But it is, I think, more expensive. Maybe not, depending on the server that you're using.
that's an interesting angle. I have heard people play a lot of Realms, but I haven't seen like as much of a mod community or like developer community built around it.
I don't think you can. That's why. I mean, because it's still like closed. Like for example, it's how GTA 6. Like when GTA opens RP servers, like people probably won't be able to mob them in the same way that they can now.
Dude, GTA 6 is gonna be crazy.
Legit.
I
GTA
think
6. I'm
I'm
excited though.
really what we built here with base Minecraft is not just like Minecraft. It's definitely a way that we could bring any game on chain. and so I'm interested in exploring. It really just depends on the developer community that forms around games. The thing that's cool about Minecraft, so many people are building stuff on Minecraft, right? You have all these different plugins, everyone's doing stuff. When someone leaves and stops maintaining their plugin, someone else is like, "Hey, I really like this plugin. I'm gonna pick up where he left off." So there's there's levels to this shit.
No,
I,
yeah, you're right.
it's Minecraft. There's love in the community for the game, and I'm definitely. I don't think there's so many crypto Minecraft implementations, but there is a lot of pseudo crypto plugins, right? So they'll have stuff where you could buy fake Bitcoin in Minecraft, and let's say Bitcoin goes up 1%, then you could sell your Bitcoin for your in-game cash, right? So they've been doing fake crypto stuff, and I wanted to just make that real.
No, I completely agree. I've seen a lot of different versions and variables and attempts and iterations on the intersection of crypto and Minecraft, and I gotta say, this is by far the most well executed and best positioned way to do it.
I think it's going to be good too if we get just a couple solid servers on board, right? You get some popular servers; those people are going to be like, "Oh, well, let me check out the homepage." They come here, they see 5 other servers that they can come and earn on. So, with a couple good servers on the homepage, it could really turn into something beautiful really fast. Having one server was a bottleneck at the end of the day. That was pretty rough. The way it's set up, though, there's a lot of progression in Fartcraft. So we type /ranks, and these are the ranks. They cost money, in-game money, not real money. So you work in Minecraft, and you could level up to the next level, which will give you another job, another set home, another /PV where you could deposit items and stuff, right? So there's all these things you could do to customize your Minecraft server, and Fartcraft is just an experiment on how much customizations we could do and make a fun server, right? I haven't actually made a townie server like this ever before, so this is also just for fun. And I am going to be playing this server. I'm trying to build a pretty sick house and start a really big shop, and I'm really am going to try and build this community out because I've played tons of Minecraft. I've never earned a cent for it. And if we could play some Minecraft and have people earning for the time they spend in game, feel like they're rewarded and feel like, they're incentivized enough to make their own servers, that's beautiful to me. I'm excited for that.
I mean, and they definitely will over time. It's inevitable. I mean, you've given people the infra and the tools that they need. So I mean, there's not much more than this. The hardest part, that's why I was asking about the UI for setting some of these variables and the economy and all that stuff, because that's obviously going to be the next step of
Okay, so you're asking about how to set up the server now. So
yeah.
I'll open up my little FileZilla right here. I don't think I'm. Oh shit.
Well, just because if you create a super sleek UI right on base Minecraft where people just click a button that says create server and it just has all of these variables, of course there's going to be a level of complexity that you really won't be able to abstract away, but
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and not show my FileZilla there. I think I might have leaked my email on the stream, to be honest. Am I dying?
It's your email, your email and password.
It's all good. So essentially, how a Minecraft server works is you have a folder and you just drag the plugins into the plugin folder and hit a restart, right? So the way it's really designed to be just kind of a drag and drop solution, right? You just drag it into the folder and it will.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's there, and as far
That's
as
easy.
setting things up goes, you drag it in the server and then you just have to paste your ETH address in the config file, which will give verification. So we could verify that the server is owned by you, and then once we verify one time, the server is basically linked and people could play and earn, right? We kind of tried to make it really simple to that end for people to link their Minecraft servers. And
they're already built Minecraft servers.
You made a really good demo video on this and posted on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I did make a video where I was like, yeah, this is. I was making clanked Minecraft, and I was like, all right, well, I'll record it. And so I just recorded me making clanked Minecraft, and it really is just drag and drop the plugin into the plugins folder and restart it. Right? You do need the the Vault and the Essentials X plugin for our plugin to load, right? Because our plugin loads off of their economy thing that they built. So it it's cool because it like builds on top of things that have like been built by the Minecraft community for like 15, 20 years. And it works with all these plugins that go back that far too. So you're able to like make like historically old servers, like maybe you want to run it back on a super old version and have a play to earn, right? It's definitely, and I didn't build it to do that. It just kind of naturally like happened, and I'm very I'm very excited about that.
That's so cool, man.
It's definitely been a fun build. Also, this is to make Minecraft into a play to earn game. Um, it took a lot, you know, and then I think like, well, you know, people love Minecraft. People are probably going to do this again, so why not give them the tools to do it easier? And then maybe we can, you know, start building an actual on-chain Minecraft developer community. That's my idea.
Oh, that's great.
You see a bunch of friends on. Let me check the bell top. I am right now giving a little bit of starter cash to anyone who joins that doesn't have starter cash. We're giving $50 to people. I've been doing that because I'm working on a shop plugin that we're going to be selling, actually. A lot of people sell Minecraft plugins. It's a good way to bring in external revenue. And what we had made in base Minecraft 1, it worked really well for longevity of an economy, right? We used bonding curves for shops. So each shop item had a bonding curve. And that really is a good way of making sure that over time you're not giving away too much money to people. It kind of scales down over time, right? So
yeah, that makes sense.
it was solid. And so we're going to be selling that. We're going to be, first of all, making it for Fartcraft, putting it in Fartcraft, and then we're going to just post that on Spigot forums and try and get a little bit of external revenue flowing with the plugin.
I love it. That's going to be golden.
It's definitely, I mean, that's what people usually do. People are usually like, okay, this is how you monetize developing in Minecraft. You build a plugin, it's a good plugin, people like it, then they come and check out all your other stuff. So in addition to that, it'll help us break into that community. It'll help us make a name for ourselves, I guess one could say. And then, yeah, you know, maybe they'll come check out the base Minecraft plugin afterwards.
I mean, I would think so. I would hope so.
We definitely hope so. You know, gamers and crypto have had a hard time mixing historically. So if we could change that, that'd be beautiful.
Man, is that accurate?
Yeah, I'd touch on that a bit. I'd say that gamers have historically like not liked crypto at all because of microtransactions and what the microtransaction industry has done to games, right? There's no good games. Games spend more time figuring out how to monetize their game before they even make it fun. And so it ruined an entire industry. And I think they think crypto is going to be the second version of that, right? I think that's why I was like not trying to make base Minecraft into some, you know, there's different ways you could build things. This is definitely anyone could play, anyone can get involved. There's no barrier to entry, right? And that's how I typically build things, honestly, especially when I'm building on a game that's not mine.
I just think it's interesting because for Roblox, there's Robux as a token. For Fortnite, there's Vcash. Even for Minecraft, like Hyperpixel, they use gold. It's like we've all been using digital currencies for our games. Just why not decentralize it in some way?
Well, the thing is, like, because they don't get pitched on decentralization, 9 out of 10 times they get pitched on play to earn, and it's like, hey, come play this game and you'll make money, and you're like, wait, I have to spend $1 on every time I do something in this game just to like maybe get an airdrop or maybe receive 1 cent back, or like, you know what I mean? Like the current mechanism is just so it's just so ridiculous. Well, because like people just haven't built anything like what Kieran has built here is actually revolutionary because of like you don't need to approve transactions, you don't need to pay for transactions, you don't see any transactions. Like you literally just play Minecraft, and like you happen to have like a crypto economy on the back end. So like, and that's exactly what people want. Like they just want it to be completely abstracted away. Like they want it to feel like it's part of the game, which honestly, like I totally respect. Like when you try and like shoehorn crypto into a game, like it's super obvious, and it's not as fun. It's more about like the crypto than it is about the game. So if you can like make a game where the crypto is actually just making the game slightly more useful, slightly more engaging, etc., then you have something that people actually would fuck with. So it's I definitely don't think it's the crypto at all. I think it's totally just like what experiences people have currently tried to get gamers to pursue and to participate in, and gamers don't fucking like it.
100%. One thing I'm really interested in is Minecraft is extremely popular for their pixel art. People very often go looking for treasure maps, and they find these treasure maps. They claim the land so no one else could build in the treasure map, and then they fill out the entire treasure map with a picture so that they can hang up pictures all over the world, and it's almost like a real life like picture, but inside of Minecraft. And
Yeah.
so another thing that I'm definitely interested in is we want to kind of turn that into like an NFT launcher. Like it sounds like a little ridiculous, but the thing is,
No.
people do that. It takes hours. Like it takes hours to build something like that, and it usually just ends up going away, and you have nothing to remember it by afterwards, right? So the goal is
Bro,
to give them
letting
something
people
to remember their gameplay. So if they do some stuff like that, I think we could do some fun, engaging stuff along the way also to kind of make it more like, you know, make it more, I guess, crypto, but like not really. I just kind of,
like make
I
it
would say
useful. Like,
those would be more about like the memories and
dude, it's just
having
a real
something
use case.
after.
I'm not even kidding. It's just a real use case. Like that's all it is. Like people already have this like cool picture or like something that they created in the game. Like it literally could be a piece of art that they created. And they're like, you know what? Like I do want to hang this on my wall. They mint that shit. And then if they want to, they could either like print out physically if they have the resources. We could even have like it could even become a fucking, if people are doing it all the time, it could become a business model where it's like, all right, now you've minted it for free, you know, we cover the gas for that. If you want to like print a physical edition, like, you know, we have a printing shop that does it and we ship it to you, you know, like you just have to pay this much base Minecraft, and people would genuinely do that.
I think it'd be interesting too if they could turn it into like a Zora, right? And then they're earning revenue off of the random thing they did in Minecraft or whatever. You know, those
Well, like,
type
yeah,
of integrations will take some time to think about how to do right. You can't just hop in and make that. But I think there's something there. Like I think there is something there.
well, dude, I mean, you even said it with like, I mean, with Clankercraft, like it immediately made me think like, oh shit, like in game, as people sort of like figure out what their like skill set is or how they're contributing to the economy, etc. They can just like start launching clankers like based around like their own personal economy. And if that token takes off, then like the token goes up in price, more people use it, more people exchange base Minecraft for it. So like there literally could be like a full on clanked like Minecraft server where people are just constantly launching tokens.
That'd be fun, you know, to have a towny server where every town is a token. You know?
Exactly. And then like
Oh wow.
as you create a new town, like you create a clanker for that town, and then let's say that town creates a bunch of content, creates a bunch of art, they coin that art, that content, that goes viral. Like, I mean, like there's a place for everything here, like in this sort of this system. Okay, I finally signed into Minecraft. It took me way too long for whatever reason. My other account, one of my accounts is no longer active. I guess it got banned or something. One of my accounts, like one of my main accounts, I apparently tried to sign in with a password too many times, way long ago. I don't even know when. So I had to find my OG Xbox account and use that.
Oh no. Yeah, the Microsoft login is so bad, dude.
It's really a problem, but we're here now, and I got the server seed. Let me try and connect here. Direct connection. Join server. Oh man, this is bringing me back. There is nothing better than I gotta get my mouse. Please tell me I have my mouse. Dude, I wish I was on my desktop. This would be incredible. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, this is so nice.
It's
So,
definitely a throwback, right? Like Minecraft's one of the first games I played, honestly.
yeah, no, I mean literally, it's the OG.
So when you spawn in, you start with a couple books, right? So one of them
Yep.
has a list of commands that you could use to kind of spice up the gameplay. The other is
Ooh.
the Fartcraft, or I mean the base Minecraft plugin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, thank God this block can't be broken.
Oh yeah. That's why I recommend you set up the server before you drop the based MC in, just because when you drop
Yes.
the based MC in, your server just becomes public, and then people can join off the homepage, which is something I'm gonna add like a visibility
I
variable
do,
for that.
I do
But
like that. I mean, yeah, maybe you can choose like just a slider that just says like is visual, is public, is not. You know.
exactly, it needs to happen because I was building Fartcraft and people started joining, dude. It was really annoying, honestly, but
Would it
we made it through. It
what is the
was
hotkey to read the book?
So you hold the book and you click on the right side.
Hold on, let me get my mouse. Oh fuck, wait, I actually don't think I have it. No, it's okay. It's okay. We can manage. We can manage. Let me figure this out.
So
Oh, got it.
basically,
I got it. It's control. Yeah, control click.
oh wow,
Fartcraft commands. /T. Create and manage your own town. So, like, do you need anything to create a town? For example, would I be able to like create like stipulations for people when they create towns? Like, I'd say like you have to have 1,000 gold. You have to have this much resources, and then you can
yes.
create a town.
You okay? So my server is set up so towns are really cheap, right? The money's kind of hard to get, so I made it just 100 to get a town. But you could do whatever you want. You could the towns even have tax systems built in where people could pay daily like upkeep, right? So the
I love
towns,
that.
the leader of the town can earn revenue for being a good clan leader, right? So it's a good plugin, honestly. I'm gonna give them credit. Like the towny people are chads.
And I love that it says love that it says like you're in the wilderness now. PvP is enabled. Super cool.
Yeah, so we wanted to put it right out front of the spawn just because that's classic. You know, people come to spawn and wait to see someone leave, and then they go kill them. So
Yeah, that's so great. Oh my god.
we had to have that game loop because that's like the most important one, honestly.
That is fucking funny, yeah.
Dude,
That is so much fun, honestly.
I'm into, killing people, but I have not really tried combat on the new Minecraft, and people tell me it's really bad. So I'm sure it works. I'm definitely into trying it.
I just feel like like most people don't even do much PvP. I feel like they just like play the resources and shit. So I'd like to talk about more of like the actual money itself and like the in-game currency and like how it's sort of calculated. Like what are the actual like economics both like in-game and out of game for the token?
Right. So the way the token works, when you have the token, you're able to bridge it to the server. Right. When you bridge it, that gives your wallet address on the server, so you can make trades and stuff with the in-game currency. And when you do end up making a trade, it's on a bonding curve. So it could be like one fart bucks for right now equals 400,000 tokens or whatever. But if you bought some, it might be one fart bucks equals like 300,000 because the price went up, right? The ratio it changes when people buy, so it's kind of like it's an economy where the price of the in game is balanced by the amount of in game and by the amount of tokens in the pool. It's almost the exact same as a Uniswap V2 pool. I had it modeled after a Uniswap V2 pool. It has
Oh, I see. Okay.
it has the same type of pool fee, except for the pool fee kind of is it's split between being a pool fee and being like a tax fee, where the tax fee kind of goes to the revenue share system, 100% of all revenue goes to the revenue share, kind of to make it simpler on me, and also it just
Yeah,
makes sense. So it it's really a live bonding curve, right? Like there's always going to be like liquidity in it. As soon as you set the bonding curve, there's always going to be you're always going to be able to make a trade, and that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want servers to have the requirement of needing players before the economy could do anything. As far as the token goes, the token buys the in-game cash. The cash buys the token. So it almost feels like the token is like not used in the server, right? This token is like what's pairing and giving value to the in-game cash, and when they withdraw, they get the token too. So it's they don't get paid out in ETH when it comes to that. They do get paid out in the meme coin that they choose. But
I mean, in theory, you get paid out in base MC, right?
no. So with each server, you make a
Oh,
token. Each server has a token.
Got it. I see. Okay, no, that makes more sense. So like when people create a server, the token they attach to that server is a brand new token that is not tied to financial value yet.
No, they could do whatever they want with their token. It could
it in theory would not be like hyper financialized from the jump. Like it would be almost valueless until like they really start to provide liquidity, etc.
So how we have it is you launch the token like on F launch or on Clanker.
Yep.
And as soon as you have a contract address, you can make a base Minecraft server. Even during like the fair launch time on F launch when the token's not live, our server kind of just waits for it to be live. So it works. And
no, that makes perfect sense. No, I totally get it. So yeah, so the token that people are like earning in new servers is going to be a brand new token, and they just get a certain level of supply. Like it's not like you said, it's not like they're getting paid in ETH.
It's whatever they want to do with the system, right?
Yeah,
what we want is to have people making their own coins, earning their own revenue models based off whatever launcher they picked. We didn't want to restrict anyone, so we didn't even add our own launcher. It was more like we're going to path you to these really good launchers. Check out Clanker, check out F Launch. If you have knowledge, then you can launch on whatever you want because it's just pasted in the contract address. So it's meant to be easy for the server hosts, right? The server hosts aren't going to really know how a lot of that stuff works. And also, it's meant to reward the server hosts, right? So I'm not taking fees from the trading volume on their coin that they're putting marketing in for and that they're building a server for. That's kind of their thing. I wanted to encourage people to do their own thing and earn their own revenue.
Dude, this is fucking brilliant. I mean, I appreciate that a lot. I think that was like by far the best case scenario because I mean that was what was most confusing to me is like how you actually could tie value to the in-game resources using based MC, but that's the thing you don't have to. Like you set it up in a really sleek way, and at the end of the day, like you said, most of the server hosts might not understand some of these things, but I mean, using something like Clanker, Flaunch, Gatekeep, Zora, even like they'll be able to instantly spin something up that that anyone can sort of use and they can allocate as they please. It doesn't even have to have like some crazy financial value.
Zora is the wild card, all right, because Zora is pairing to Zora when you launch now. So
that's right.
It'd be an interesting one. Zora would be an interesting one to get. We are putting a swapper in the website.
You just instantly sell the Zora for based MC, though, right? In theory, or you could. I mean, maybe that's not. Easier than it sounds.
I would have to learn about swap routing. I've never done like 3 swap routes at a time. I've only done.
No, I mean it's definitely possible. I will say though, I assume that it's going to be a heavier lift than it needs to be. So I don't think it's something that you should prioritize. Not that you need to prioritize that either, but yeah, I think like Clanker, Flaunch. I don't know if you've heard of Gatekeep, but Gatekeep's another cool one that just prevents snipers.
Oh really?
Yeah, in a pretty efficient way, which is really cool. It's Gatekeep, G8, and then Keep, G8 Keep.
Dude, that's sick. I have not heard of that. The thing is, I want to put all the good launchers on. So if they're cool, then I'll throw a gatekeep button on my website. We'll pass.
Yeah, do it. yeah, I'm obviously like I'm super tapped into the ecosystem just from like having so many builders on the stream and and all that shit. So I try and just keep my head to the ground and know what the current landscape is looking like.
Yeah, that would be great because server hosts getting their tokens sniped, I don't even think they would really understand what's going on.
Right, especially if they're a big server, like they will get sniped hard as fuck.
Oh my god. Dude, you put some visions in my head just now, bro.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. Well, because I was thinking like, oh, I mean, no one's gonna do that. It's all gonna start at 0. And I'm like, wait a second. If you're like an actual server host, like you're gonna get
Holy
cucked.
shit. Dude, that would be fucked. I would
No,
feel
it would be
responsible.
it would be so bad, bro.
I would feel responsible, dude. Oh no. Yeah, okay.
And they're talking would just be going wild. Wait, why can't I mine, by the way? Why can't I mine blocks?
So with the spawn, you have to go 250 blocks away
Yeah.
from the initial spawn
I
location to start
I
building.
tried to go a bunch of blocks, but it just might not be far enough. I assume that would be the case, but
Yeah, we wanted to. It's not that far because we
no,
definitely
it's
wanted
not
to
far at
go
all. I
building.
barely even walk that far.
Yeah, it's quite close compared to some servers, honestly.
Yeah. No, it's really not bad. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, because I didn't know if there was like, if I needed permissions or like something like that as well. If it was worth like walking 250 blocks, I guess.
Absolutely, everyone. We are going to be adding a random teleport because that is a little annoying having to walk, but
Ooh,
it is the little things that
sick.
make things better, honestly.
That's really cool.
Very common, right? We're just trying to add everything that most servers have, right? So if a townie server would have it, someone could be like, hey, I'm used to having this, and I'd probably add it, because we're just experimenting and seeing how all these other plugins come into play. It's definitely the most customized based Minecraft that's ever existed. The one before was pretty cut and dry. It was deposit items. Each item had a bonding curve. So we had a bunch of bonding curves, basically.
I can't even tell you like how sleek this is, and I'm like playing on a laptop with no mouse, so like this is like worst possible Minecraft experience, but this is still sleek as fuck.
Dude, it's fun, man, and we got a really good server on Fartcraft too. We definitely set it up in a good way. This is a good one. I'm happy.
We definitely need to set up a home base server, but I think we need a plan just a little bit ahead of time, just so I can be in a better position. It's also 3 a.m. for me here in Tokyo, so I need to be a little bit more prepared for creating the server because there's so much we can put into it. Like this is really cool. I mean, I need to set aside like a couple hours to be able to just like run it up and really decide like what the variables should be and everything. But I really want to, and super happy to use this base Minecraft.
Dude, yeah, and I look forward to it, right? Like setting up Minecraft servers is definitely something I think is fun now. I had to stop myself. I have 3 Minecraft servers I'm running right now, so would love to have.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
It's fun, especially when the end goal is bringing so many people on chain, which I'm pretty sure once we get all this stuff smoothed out, like majority of our marketing is not going to be like internal, like in the base eco. It's going to be trying to find people who are making Minecraft servers and showing them what base is, right? External, bring people to base. That's our goal.
100%. I mean, this is why. Yeah, that's why base is gonna love you because you're gonna be onboarding a shitload of new people to base.
Dude, we did onboard a shitload of people. We hit 1,800 people with our last server. Goal is to hit 1,800 servers.
All right, never mind. I got enough wood logs. I can jump out of this hole. I'm close enough that I can't break the blocks around me, and I'm in the ground, but I'm good. I got this.
What I like about this Minecraft version is I don't know what the hell they added, and I'm not going to look it up either. Every time I go mining, I break into some new cavern that's filled with all this stuff that I don't know what it is. It's awesome, dude.
Oh, I love that, dude. That is the cool shit.
Dude, it's awesome.
That's why Java's great.
Yeah, I definitely been enjoying the newer versions. I've been playing on. We were on 1.21.1 for a year straight, and it got a little boring, honestly.
Yeah, dude. I mean, as soon as you like update to the new version, you're probably like, "Holy shit, this is a completely different game."
Oh, dude, completely different.
I mean, like I said, I haven't played in about a year. Like the iteration back then was like it was like weekly, for new stuff in Minecraft. I remember when I was younger though, and we were playing mostly on Xbox. Like, dude, that it would take like months for them to add stuff to the game, we started playing the like desktop version eventually, and I mean they were updating that like daily, if not weekly. It was so cool to see the difference in progress. Also, I am super stuck over here. There's actually no way I can get out because I can't even build blocks.
I'm gonna teleport to you. If you type /TPA accept, it'll teleport me to you.
TPA accept. Unknown or complete command. It's
Okay, wait.
teleport to deny first. C C below for error. TX. Oh, I said I my bad. I had TA accept, not TP. Misspell. Knew it. I knew it
Sweet,
was a
sweet.
user error. Yes, he's got those admin privileges. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you were locked in here. That's crazy.
No, dude, I'm not even kidding. I was like, oh, dude, this will be fun. I'll be able to mine some of the shit over here. Couldn't mine it. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I can get out. No problem. We checked every wall. Literally couldn't fucking break a thing. And then it was like, oh, no, but I got wood. I can just stack it. Doesn't let me place the blocks. I'm like, oh, fuck. I am stuck.
Let me add a couple more ways out of this one. This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually so funny.
No, that's just funny as fuck.
I remember that happened on RuneScape. Someone got stuck in a wall for like a week straight.
Yeah,
We're
bro.
just crying on Reddit. They're like, "Please come save me!"
Yo, that's too
Freaking
good.
hilarious, dude. I think that's why I like game development too. The edge cases, you can never expect what's going to happen to a user. Honestly, it's funny.
All right, let me see if I can find my way back without looking at the map or anything. Not that I don't think we even have a map. I think it was this way. Yeah, I think that's nice. My sense of direction and my Minecraft sense of direction is still good. Still got it.
Yeah, it's just 4 directions.
Yeah, literally. Um, yo, this is so fucking cool, man.
Dude, Minecraft is just a sick game. Honestly, I'm hyped that the Minecraft movie did so good. That was funny to watch. Also, man, like,
Oh, I gotta watch that. I really do want to see that. I haven't had the chance yet.
I'm just so fucking bullish that we're doing this base Minecraft stuff now with all the Jack Black memes going on, man. Like him leading the charge, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it could be better.
Oh yeah, it's good times. And when you make your server, I'm definitely here to help. I definitely have spent a lot of time looking through plugins and figuring out which ones work and which ones are fake bullshit.
Would you
So
be down to
definitely,
come back on like Friday or next week or something and like just help me through it?
I will just set it up, dude. It'll be easy.
All right, bet. Because we got some fun stuff happening on Friday. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Yeah, we have an on-chain music panel. Oh man, it's technically 3 p.m. Eastern, which is hilarious because that's 4 a.m. my time.
That's sweet, dude.
Or no, actually, yeah, yeah, 4 a.m. my time. So right now, it'll be this time in 2 days.
Bro, I'm there. I'm there for an on-chain music panel. That's sweet. We like to.
All right, bet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, feel free to pull up to that, and then we can just do base Minecraft after. Maybe
Sounds
actually,
good, man.
maybe we should do before. Actually, let's do like the 2 hours before the on-chain music panel, because
Yeah, a little late for you, I'm sure.
yeah, because if we do it after, I'll be going to bed like 7 a.m. or something. Which honestly, I don't really care. My sleep schedule is so fucked right now, just because like traveling and just like being in Japan or whatever, that I can make it work. But at the end of the day, I think it makes more sense to to try and do before. So let me add. We could even try and do like earlier in the night. I'm trying to think what might make the most sense here. Okay, let's do this. Let's plan for 1 p.m. Eastern. So like an hour before today's session,
Yeah,
and
sounds good.
and then and then let's say if I'm like around earlier that day and so are you, I'll like hit you up and be like, yo, like you want to get started now, and then we could just fucking start running it up because for some reason I feel like we're gonna need more than 2 hours, but I also don't want to waste your time too much. I know it's valuable.
I would say that I don't think it'll take that long. I think I'm getting good at this stuff. I think
Okay,
we'll be
bad,
able to
bad,
point in
bad.
the right direction pretty fast.
Okay, great. I also want people to like have some time to play it and all that shit too. So if you think we can do all that in 2 hours, let's plan for it.
Maybe set up the server before the stream. Like not like fully set it up, but like just get it running and stuff.
Okay, bad. Well, because we can also. I do want to set it up on stream just so people can see and can like
Oh, okay.
all that good stuff. So well, let's plan for the 2 hours, and if I'm around earlier than that, I'm gonna hit you up.
Sounds good. I definitely look forward to it, man. It's definitely fun.
I mean, we also could just plan for 3 hours if you really think that's a better move, but I don't think it makes a difference either way.
I think I think if we copy and pasted my plugins folder into yours, it would be like an immediate like 10-minute thing actually.
Well, the thing is, like, I really want to go over like all like as much as time as much as the time you're willing to give me. I'd love to go over like as many of the plugins as possible. Like, we don't have
How
to
it
go
all works.
like yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Like, we don't have to go like too much into the weeds, but I really want to understand like how all of it fits together. So if I do want to add other plugins or like people ask me about like, hey, like why don't we have this or that? Like, I actually have a way to to manage it and add and to edit. So
I'm definitely there to help with that. I'm
and
looking forward to seeing.
I'm also very curious about like what plugins currently exist, like what you guys are using, what you're not using, why, just like I just have so many questions.
Yeah, the dude. Anytime. The thing is with the plugins, these are all, a lot of these have been maintained for like 10 plus years. These are like pretty standardized, like they're so popular plugins like the Townie one that it's its own like section of Minecraft servers, right? It's like, oh, this is called a Townie server, or right there's like a factions plugin where it's like this is now a factions server because we have the factions plugin. So there's some plugins that are so universally popular that they have like entire genres on Minecraft server lists, right? So with the Townie one, that's one of those. And then when you talk about like the more like custom things, like the rank up plugin, which lets people spend money to level up their powers in game, like their commands and stuff. There's it really is all about just making a fun Minecraft server. The only part that really connects to the on chain is the base Minecraft plugin, which takes like a minute to set up, honestly.
Damn, all right, I love it.
I quite like this area I found while I was exploring. It's like a big mountain that's like floating. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this float. I'm gonna claim it. Actually, this is mine. One thing you see a lot of in the Minecraft community too. Minecraft is full of creators, lots of content creators, lots of artists, lots of 3D modelers, lots of coders, right? It's a huge developer community. And so, we bring them on chain, we play a little bit of Minecraft. Maybe some of these people, become interested and figure out their own pathway forward on chain, right? Monetizing their own businesses that they want to create. That's a big part of what crypto means to me, right? Like being able to kind of do things on your own and not really have to.
Permissionless, baby.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're hoping to not only like bring Minecraft servers on chain, but just grow the whole ecosystem. And maybe we can get Minecraft to rewrite those terms and conditions one day. They're pretty. They have some rules that stop a lot of the innovation on the crypto end, right? Like you can't you can't do some very specific things with like NFTs and Minecraft. You can't sell their intellectual property, for example. So it'd be interesting to see them revisit those terms of service. Maybe we have to make them want to do that, though. I think.
Man, I feel like we'd have to bring like lawyers to convince them. I don't even think like community. I don't think they would give a fuck if the community wanted to.
Dude, I they don't want you to sell their intellectual property as NFTs. It's a weird rule that they have. You could like sell a sword for real cash, but if it's an NFT, like that's against the rules. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's more about like the ownership type of thing, and if you have a sword in Minecraft, you don't technically own it type of situation. But an NFT, it would be in your wall. I don't know. I actually don't know to that end, but it's interesting. I think they were coming off the heels of NFT Worlds, which was a Minecraft project where they were charging close to $15,000 per Minecraft world, which is like insane, right? Like no one on Minecraft is going to spend 15 grand to play Minecraft. We're all just going to watch on that one. But people were spending 15 grand. People were spending all this money on these Minecraft worlds, and I think that made Minecraft like drop the hammer when it comes to some of that stuff. As for our stack, it actually is within Minecraft's terms of service. They're very specific how they write their terms of service, and what they say is that it just kind of has to like not be in Minecraft, which base Minecraft is like separated. So we kind of follow that rule. We don't have NFTs type of rule. So as for like Minecraft, you're not going to have lawyers knocking at your door because of base Minecraft. Just don't sell their intellectual property.
Yeah, that's so great.
It's an interesting one. That was even that's been a battle. People always bring up that one Minecraft art. It's not even in their terms of in conditions. Actually, it's an article that they wrote on their forums. It's actually crazy.
That is insane.
It's good times, man. It's good times. I was going to ask, was there any questions you had about base Minecraft? Because I am the guy. If there's any questions you have about how any of this stuff works, definitely feel free.
I have so many questions that I'm creating a calendar invite right now for the next stream.
Sweet. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely down. We'll be growing our community too, so by then we'll have like a little bit more going on, hopefully.
The same Benny, etc. email?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, perfect. I'm going to add Zach as well, just for fun. There's that. And then the stream details. Perfect. All right. Should be getting a calendar invite any minute now.
Sweet. All right, I got it, man.
Let's fucking go.
Sweet. I really do appreciate you having me on the stream too. It's been awesome. I definitely love talking about, what we're doing here because I think it'll make a big difference when all is said and done.
I couldn't agree more. What I will say is, if anybody here has any questions for Kieran, feel free to throw them in the chat now. If you don't have any questions, no worries. I still want to see those base names. Send those base names in the chat. Make sure that you got them. If you don't have a base name, hit me up. I'll help you get a base name. Feel free to send your ENS, your ETH address, whatever you like. And thank you all for joining today. I mean, this has been absolutely incredible. It's been so much fun. I'm so glad that, first of all, I'm so glad that I finally got signed into Minecraft. That was like the hardest part of this whole stream. And then secondary, I'm glad that I got to hop in, got to play around a little bit, got to experience it. Uh, and I'm super, super excited to create a home base server.
Dude, I look forward to it too, man. It definitely sounds like it'll be a fun server. I'm hopping between every server that's on, so definitely look forward to hopping on and seeing how it progresses over time too.
Yeah, I guess like just out of curiosity, like before we hop off, like how do you see it progressing over time? Like, do you see people like mining most of the resources and it getting to the place where like you actually do have to restart? Or, I mean, these Minecraft worlds now are mostly infinite, so I guess that's not really the issue, but more so like if enough people hop on and man, I
Dude,
guess it will just expand like a regular fucking world.
the thing is, you could do whatever you want, right? Like if you default it, that's typically how it works, right? Like there's basically infinite resources, but you
Hmm.
could also limit the world size, and then there's scarcity, right? So you could there's some levels to it. It really with some clever thinking and some variable like changing you could actually make like
That's why I
basically
need more time. I really thought it would be a good idea to like make the home base server today, but like after going through even the first 5 minutes of the stream, I'm like, holy shit, that I have so much to think about and so many questions that like I can't even I can't even begin to thinking about creating a server yet. Like I had to do more research and start thinking through like how I would want to set it up and why and how to make it sustainable and not even necessarily the
what's
token economy, but just even some of the more fundamentals.
what's really nice is that AI is really good at setting up Minecraft servers. If you
Yo,
ask
that's great.
Grok, oh my god, Grok knows the answer to everything. It's like this permissions plugin, this permissions, this, that. And I'm gonna be real, like I don't think we would be here playing Fartcraft if it wasn't for AI, dude. Because just the server settings, dude, like that is some like you got to combine docs from like 30 different plugins. You know, it's a lot, and then you could just have AI do it, which is what we did, and it's working pretty well, honestly. Love it, love it. So definitely check out Grok, ChatGPT. Any questions about the plugins? Because even if it's something like, how do I make this feature, right? Like, how do I make it so I could buy diamonds or whatever? They'll tell you what plugins to get, dude, which is awesome. So
Okay, so do you like see people like using the in-game currency to buy diamonds? Like you see all trade happening through like that in-game currency, or you just set it up in a way where like the default marketplace is like people like sell it to this marketplace, and then if the people want to buy it from the marketplace, then they have to buy it in that token.
So our server
Or
actually
you
doesn't have a
manipulate that
shop right
as
now,
well.
but if I type slash jobs shop, I think it'll. Oh, it didn't pop up. Okay, so there's shop plugins. It'll pop up like this kind of, and you could buy and sell items, buy and sell, and it does use the in-game currency, right? So when you're buying and selling off the in-game currency, there's like no transactions being signed because that's like just Minecraft, right? And it's when you withdraw slash exchange, that's when you're kind of getting into that territory. You're starting to switch it for the actual tokens. So it in the Minecraft server, you're not trading with tokens. You're trading with the in-game currency. You type slash balance, and that's your in-game currency.
Is the balance tied in any way to the token itself?
Just through the bonding curve. The bonding curve prices the in-game currency with the meme coin. So
Well, I mean, you wouldn't. So, like in theory, you don't necessarily have to have it on a bonding curve, but I guess it makes sense from the perspective of like like as people use it, it becomes more valuable. But
I
um,
would be interested in exploring like one to one, right? I think that would be interesting too, right? Like you could not have it on the bonding curve, and you could do one to one, like Minecraft Cash equals token type of thing.
right, right.
Um,
I actually think that would be really really interesting, where it's like your in-game balance is directly associated to, or like you would be able to claim that exact amount of balance, however much you've accumulated or lost, I guess, or spent uh, in the game.
yeah, I definitely could see a
Like
use case for that.
maybe the marketplace works like this, where like I have 5 diamonds, there's like the server's marketplace, right? I sell those 5 diamonds to that marketplace for 10 tokens. Those, and then somebody else buys those for like 12 tokens, 15 tokens, whatever the hell it is, and then the server makes a little piece. And I mean, just as like a facilitator. I mean, it could be like extremely small or not even like maybe they give that money back to people in some way. Maybe it's not even necessarily like a way to extract value yet or capture value yet. Like it's just a mechanism. And then the person buy like they spend 15 of their balance to buy these diamonds. So I have 15 less now, but the person who sold the diamonds has 10 more of that balance. And then when they go to claim, they just claim that 10 tokens, that 10 token equivalent.
See, that sounds like really confused. Like it sounds like a really confusing system to me. Like the bonding curve is it. The reason I like bonding curves is because it's a way of like managing things over time, right? The reason I picked it is because with base Minecraft 1, the bonding curves made our play to earn game last all year long, right? Like the price didn't immediately go down when we had 300 players join our server all on the same day because the bonding curves just managed all of that math, right? So I quite like the bonding curve system. I'm not opposed to letting people choose a different system.
I'm just trying to like visualize the way that the bonding curve works here, like in like it because the bonding curve is for like when I sell that asset. I guess how does the marketplace currently work? Let's start there.
So, base Minecraft, all we do is we exchange tokens for in-game currency. As for how the in-game currency works within everyone's Minecraft servers, that is up to them, right? It's
Got it.
kind of like
And
it
and
enables like all that freedom.
how and when do you exchange the in-game currency for base Minecraft?
No. There's no base. It's not base Minecraft. They're creating a token. They're creating a token for their Minecraft server.
Right.
They're using that token to add value to their currency.
And well, there is like an overarching base Minecraft token, isn't there?
Right. That's tied into the revenue share system. So each
Well,
server
well, but
generates.
let's say for Homebase we have our server running, and we have our own in-game currency. Let's call it Homebase. When people are exchanging like Homebase, their balances are changing, whatever. When when do they first like claim the Homebase in comparison to like the in-game balance? And then when do you exchange Homebase for like base Minecraft?
Yeah, there is no exchange to base Minecraft.
Okay,
That's not how it's working
got
here.
it. Okay, got it.
The base Minecraft token isn't. We're not forcing every server to buy base Minecraft token. That felt like an extreme limitation. Like that would be like I think we would probably see 99% less Minecraft servers join our network if we did that. We wanted to make it open, encourage everyone to launch their
Yeah.
own tokens, make it super easy to do that, and then the way we kind of implemented it is the tokens could be used to buy in-game cash. So the cash and the tokens are two separate kind of like asset things going on. One is a token on chain. It has all the on-chain features. The other one is the Minecraft currency, and it has kind of like all the Minecraft stuff. And our backend kind of facilitates the sale between those two, going back and forth, whichever way. So if you take like a $5, for example, and you swap it, you're going to get in-game currency. On the opposite, if you take in-game currency and you swap it, you're going to get fart bucks, and then you're able to withdraw those to your wallet. So then you would be able to take your fart bucks and do whatever you would do with a token normally, like trade it on Uniswap or whatever, right? Like swap it to base Minecraft if you want. So it's more like each service only kind of works with its own token. It doesn't really affect anything else. As it stands now, there's each server only is able to really work with its own token. Goal being though, we gotta help people make tokens and launch Minecraft servers with like using their Minecraft server essentially. And we didn't want them to all have to do that with base Minecraft token.
No, that makes sense. This is so interesting.
What we did last time was we had a bonding curve. We had 350 bonding curves, like diamonds to base Minecraft, shovels to base Minecraft, wood planks to base Minecraft. Like there was all these bonding curves,
Hmm.
and you could earn from doing essentially anything, right? Because you just would end up with all these Minecraft items doing anything from playing. You sell them and you get the tokens. With the new base Minecraft, it's it's based on the economy systems that have been built. We didn't have an economy. Like you couldn't type slash val in base Minecraft 1 because we didn't use these plugins at all. We had our own custom everything. So it was way harder. Way harder. This is very simple compared. And to be honest, it's a lot simpler as for like the pure integration goes. When it comes to like the signing up all the other servers and stuff, that's where like the complexity came in. And that's kind of where it should be. I think it should be a pretty simple workflow for server hosts, and then for us, we work hard to make it simple, right? So that's kind of what we're going for here. And it's just a three-step process to verify your server: launch a token, launch a Minecraft server, drag and drop, and then set anything else. So the three steps will, help people launch tokens. It's going to be fun.
This is gonna be sick. This is gonna be really, really cool.
I'm excited, dude. I've for a long time not really been able to like think about where base Minecraft kind of fits in, right? Yeah, we're a Minecraft server on base, but like how many people on base are playing Minecraft, right? And so it was
Right.
it was an interesting one. But now, I feel like my head's in the right place. We want to not just bring Minecraft servers on chain. When I think about building anything now, it's like, how could I provide utility for the thousands of tokens that are launching every single day? And this is the first time I've ever tried to do that. So this is like a step in the right direction for me, just like personally, because I think before we were trying to castle our utility behind the token. It was like, yeah, this is the base Minecraft server. Never a good idea to castle users out of your product. So moving forward, provide utility, and base Minecraft's the first one.
Oh man, I mean, dude, it is real utility, and it makes perfect sense. Like you've abstracted away pretty much everything, and you've made the crypto useful in the most important way. So I'm really glad to be experimenting it with it. I'm like, I really, I do think the bonding curve is really interesting, and I want to see how it works in action. But I also really do want to try and test out that 1-to-1.
Yeah, I would actually, love to do
Advise
that.
against
It
that.
would I think we need to get the managing. It's like server management page. It's like really really bad. I'm not gonna lie. So there's some upgrades that need to happen, right? I can't
Yeah.
just huck a button on there and be like call it a day. I think it needs like an overhaul, and then when it fits, right? I think one to
Yeah,
one
yeah.
would be interesting. The bonding
Well,
curve definitely has that.
you'd have to
It
set
has the
you'd have to set the
people who
prices.
come
Like,
early, they're rewarded more, right?
yeah, I mean the biggest problem is you'd have to set the prices, you have to set the market, or at least like the ceiling and the floor for prices. Like you'd basically have to create like a Tarkov level economy, like manually create a Tarkov level economy.
It what I like about it is that you don't need a ton of players. But the thing is, with the one to one, I could see it being very useful also because you don't have the like. What if one clan comes and joins your server, right? And they buy all the money, right? You're talking about it's like the same issues as like sniping a token, right? Like you could have all of the money in the Minecraft server, whereas when you use one to one, you have it's backed all of it. It's 100% one to one. So it makes sense. It actually does make sense to give people the option. which I'm definitely into. I'm into options.
Hey, I love trading options.
Oh, dude, I do not like trading options. I lost it all trading them corn futures, bro.
That's great. Well, corn futures is definitely different. Yeah, that's a bitch. I mean, whew, yeah, it's all timing. It is all timing.
You know what? I think we moved to crypto for a reason.
No, I mean, I luckily the only reason I made really good money in options back in the day was just because it was like prior like 2017 to 2021, so markets were literally up only. And then as soon as COVID happened, I pretty much cashed out of everything and just threw everything into fucking ETH and Bitcoin at the lows and just fucking rode it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean,
With
like,
me,
I knew that shit was fucking happening, and I put my entire net worth, every dollar I'd save from every Christmas, every goddamn birthday, and made it fucking every job and made it happen.
I respect the fuck out of that, dude. I respect it. When I got into crypto, it was me and my mom were like, yeah, let's just buy some crypto. Fuck it. We both bought together. We both
That's
bought Shiba
great.
Inu together, and we both rode Shiba Inu up to the moon together. It was fucking wild, dude. So
That's actually insane, dude. That's
it was,
fucking sick, bro.
it was
That's sick as
fucking
fuck.
it was fun, man. It was fun. We're trying to hit a win. We're trying to hit a win because she's always telling me, she's like, no coin's as good as Shiba Inu. I'm like, I'm telling you, like, there's other Shiba Inus. Just gotta let it cook.
Yo, that's funny. Yo. No, there will be. There will always be another Shiba. I mean, maybe you'll be the creator of the next Shiba, or the the facilitator of the next Shiba, I should say.
That's wishful thinking. You know, for me, I haven't actually. I feel like whenever I buy a meme coin that's not doing something to push the space forward in the direction I think is positive, I feel like I'm doing a disservice. So I actually stopped
Yeah.
buying meme coins.
No, I
I
feel
actually
the same way.
stopped. I'm only supporting like real builders going forward, just because you know, you get to that point where things are like a little too much, man. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to support real builders. I don't want to see builders leave the space. And so
And
that's
and
what I do
I
now,
mean,
at least. I
I
think
mean,
like 2 weeks ago, I was chilling DRB.
the best way to put it is like trading is genuinely a zero sum game. So like if you spend your entire career trading, which don't get me wrong, you can be very good at it, but like you're eventually just gonna be like fleecing people, especially like the half of the crypto traders on Twitter. And don't get me wrong, like that's how you sort of know what meme coins to buy is by like the traders that haven't completely like lost all their reputation just from like fleecing their audience. So like you can sort of play around with the people that still have a little bit of clout and people still like ape those tokens that they talk about. So like it's a tough game though. Like you just have to spend so much fucking time doing it that it just almost is not worth it, and then it takes all the time away from building. So like you said, it's just like genuinely anti-productive.
It is, you know. I do think, yeah. When I'm not worrying about any of that stuff, I'm cooking way harder. So we like to
Exactly.
see it. We like to see it, and also just like to see other people building. You know, I like to play around with other people's apps, and if I'm supporting like zero sum meme coins, like I'm not supporting someone's app. So we're definitely trying to move that forward. Also, I want to see more games build. I think games have had a really fucking hard year on base. And all crypto games have had a hard year, honestly.
All crypto games have always had a hard time. Yeah, that's for sure. Like
Dude, we live
especially
with
to the
that
point
energy
that
though. Like when things get hard, like we let it mold us. We cook.
yeah, exactly. And that's what Zach was saying. Zach's like, I can't believe like, gamers don't like decentralization. It's like, yeah, they don't even know what it is because no gaming or no game has actually tried to cater or like use that message to onboard gamers in any way, shape, or form. Dude, you know what my least favorite narrative is, and I don't know if maybe you subscribe to this, but like when people say like the average person doesn't care about decentralization, it's like it's complete fucking horseshit, bro. Like, yeah, you don't necessarily have to call it decentralization, but like the average user definitely understands what it's like to have their own power. I mean, all you have to say is like imagine Elon Musk takes your Twitter account away, and like that's what can happen on Farcaster, and they're like, oh, like that's amazing, I love that, like that sounds really great. You know what I mean? You don't have to say like, oh, like decentralization is this, panacea of possibilities. Like it's just like it's all in the way that you describe it to normal people. But these people just don't talk to normal people, and then like wonder why they don't have users.
I think it's going to be privacy is what's going to drive a lot of the people that come to crypto like zk syncs, all that stuff. The privacy factors can't be ignored, right? We live in a ecosystem where a lot of the things we rely on are very insecure. Talk about like the SS7 phone network, completely hackable. Anyone that
Yeah.
has a phone could get fucked at any time, you know. And
Yeah.
on-chain tools could fix all of that.
It's true. It is true. We're so close. We're getting there, and all thanks to you, to be honest.
I mean, I think base Minecraft's just a piece of the puzzle. I really hope that it enables server hosts like to really shine, because they haven't been able to. Like, they don't have any routes to come on chain. Like, this is the first time they'll be able to come on chain easily and show off what they're doing. Right? Server hosting, it's hard. It costs money, and you know, if you're good at it, it definitely shows by the player bases you have. So it's interesting. We're definitely hoping to also just bring on a lot of plugin developers who maybe want to start building crypto, because
Dude, we should start a series because I mean, I already have so many devs coming on to just to build live code or just vibe code, and so we could create a series for developers who are interested in building out plugins and shit like that.
dude, hell yeah. The thing is too is when you're building stuff like that, you're talking about you're building a product that is catering to an audience of 200 million people. That's way bigger than the crypto audience. Like, that's a lot of potential users. So building products that branch out is extremely beneficial. Like, not even just Minecraft. Like, anywhere where you find a big community and you could branch out, like, bring them on chain. There's got to be a way. There's a way forward, and you guys could figure it out and build something amazing. Anyone could do it too. I think it really comes down to motivation. You got to be motivated to build something like this. A lot of people are only motivated to launch like piss and shit coins. I think with this kind of thing, there's people don't want to like put in the work to make something like this. That's room for anyone who is to grow. And so here we are with base Minecraft. We're looking to grow, and it's a great little product. I'm hoping to bring on some servers.
Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna be right there helping you. This is gonna be so fucking sick. I can't even begin to describe.
There's a lot more that needs to happen. To be honest, this is like the first.
No, I mean,
version.
that's the hardest part about this, in my opinion, is like you have so like the amount of work that you have to put in to make this not only like work but to make it user friendly is like astronomical. I mean, we need to get base to be funding you, man.
I was on a call, and we were talking about like, do I need funding? And I was saying no. I was like, I feel like I'm extremely comfortable. Like, I don't know.
Well, I actually think that's a good position to be in, because unless you have like a team of people you can pay right now, like the funding actually is worthless. And that's the most unfortunate part about this position is like you literally have to spend so much time on like finding people who would be a good fit and even worth paying, that like unless you like, that's why I think we should do this sort of pop-up stream, because once we use it to find the developers who actually are willing to build this shit, are passionate about it, and like really want to do it, then we can just have them start building, and like a couple live streams later we're just like, hey, like we actually have a budget now and we're going to start paying you for these live streams. They're going to be like, wait, really? You know what I mean? Like that's the type of vibe I want to be on.
Dude, and the thing is, like, when people get motivated, they're gonna succeed. It's gonna show on the server list on base Minecraft. It's gonna show. There's gonna be players on their servers.
Exactly.
And
it's definitely going to show.
It will, you know, and hopefully with a little bit more eyes on the base Minecraft project, maybe like that kind of visibility will actually like mean something for the server host, right? Like they might be like, hey, you know, our server is getting a ton of new players because the base Minecraft page is popping off. So we want to.
No, I mean, dude, it's literally going to happen. I mean, we'll be the start of it, but we will definitely not be the climax.
I think what's fun too now is Minecraft inherently being like open source. Like, bro, anyone could have made a base Minecraft, and they would have been like a competitor right there next to me. But now it's like if you make a base Minecraft, dude, come on! Like we got 6 base Minecrafts, and anyone can
No,
make.
there's no way anyone will be able to compete. It's just way too much work. Like, and like I said, like unless you have a team of people to pay, I don't care how much fucking money you have. This is not something people are gonna be able to like walk into and just do.
Dude, that's why I think it's so funny. I don't know. I must have some sort of like brain condition because I did not leave my house
You know what
for
we call
22 days, bro. This took a long time.
Bro, we call that autism in this
No,
space.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. This one was like, bro, right when I submitted it, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to the beach. And then like I go to the beach and I'm like on Telegram and shit's just breaking, bro. I'm like,
Dude,
what the
tell me
fuck?
about it.
It's just like I'm like can't even like enjoy it, right? So this 22 days of like not leaving my house, we're finally back in the gym, finally back in the sun and enjoying life again, dude. It's
Love it.
the
Absolutely love
build-a-thon.
it, bro.
My feedback is please make it a little longer next time. Jesus, dude. I got smoked this year.
That's great. That's so great. Oh
It's
man.
fun. It's fun. I like the build-a-thons. I think it motivates me in a way that I could not really probably motivate myself alone, honestly.
No, I think it's true. I mean, so you did end up submitting, right, for base batches?
Yes, sir. We got to
Thank
submit.
you. Well, so here's the thing about base batches is not only can you win some money and not only can you possibly go to Malaysia for the network school, but you also will, in theory, get looked at by Coinbase Ventures. So, like, if there is a real opportunity, and if you really are serious about like getting funding, what you should do is just start ironing out a document that just like shows exactly like where that money would be going, what sort of needs to be done, and just make it like hyper cohesive or hyper concise. So that way, like people will be like, okay, so if I give you $10,000, I know exactly how it's being spent. I know exactly like what's going to be built with that money. And obviously, like it's all still estimates more or less, but that's like the best way just to position yourself. So that way, like you know, if you get this money tomorrow, like exactly how it's being spent. So that way, today we can even start talking to developers and just saying like, hey, like, is this something that you would be interested in, and start priming it just so we could like actually get it done and execute.
It's definitely an interesting concept, right? I think we'll get to that point. I think right now, I think a lot of it is just me having to get through a lot of the. We have to clean the page up. You know, I don't feel like it's in a state where I'd really be like, yeah, dude, this is the base Minecraft that I need funding for. I think this is like a really good. This is what I'm doing. Foot in the door. I need some upgrades, and you can't even really manage your server yet, but it's coming. You know, it's gonna take a while. I don't think anything that looks like this was built in 2 weeks. You know, this is gonna take a bit of time. And as for funding, it's hard for me to say like yes to something. You know, because I know a lot of that stuff like comes with like equity and all that fun conversation, right? So it's a loaded topic. It's a loaded topic, and I'm really uneducated about it.
Well, honestly, there's just so much infrastructure that needs to be built, and I feel like you just need to be thinking about like what is the best fit for all of this infrastructure together, and like what is best case scenario, like because honestly you have to think about like what is lowest lift right now. So like if you start thinking about like what's best case scenario, if you have like an infinite amount of capital, like what that like end product really could look like in like an all-encompassing way, you know, you might be able to find something in between that like really makes sense for right now while also like building for the future.
Right. I think it'll all make a little bit more sense when more players
I was gonna say we need to
clean
be
navigatable
iterating,
website. You know, there's
yeah.
bugs. There's a couple bugs. I won't even lie. Like, if you approve a bridge, you might need to refresh the page. You know, there's a couple like.
I love
So
that.
that's just how it is, man. That's how base Minecraft 1 was. You know, I rush it for the build-a-thon. You do something that's really solid here, but then like a month later you like fuck it up and didn't even know, right? So
Yes.
you got to run it back and look through all your stuff. So we're gonna do that, but really excited because I feel like last time I didn't know I'd be building Minecraft like all year long and like upgrading and like now I'm like, bro, this is what we're gonna be doing all year. This is base Minecraft 2. This is base
I
Minecraft
love
2,
that.
dude. It's
Minecraft too, yeah.
it's just so
So
much better,
good.
bro. It's so much better. And it'll show the more servers that join. I mean, we brought 1,800 people to base with one. So the I'm not saying that every server is going to bring 1,800 people to base, but the idea is that maybe a couple will, and then that'll be expansive growth, right? Really hoping for that. Really hoping for that. We're trying to make that really simple, easy pathway for people on chain, which is what base Minecraft started off as. We still got the smart wallet login, and I think what we need to do now is get the privy login. I think if we get a privy login for V2, that'd be like a solid addition also. As for that, I definitely also want to get in that new the new like batching transactions thing. I think that'd be sick. Like why do like an approve and a bridge transaction? We just do one, right? If they're on the Coinbase wallet. So there's
100%. Yeah, you need to get everyone to sign up with Smart Wallet, that's for sure.
yeah, smart wallet. I love my smart wallets, right? My smart wallets are probably my favorite wallets just because
Don't
I don't
even
have to think
honestly, you
about
don't even
them,
need a
dude.
privy option. Just let people only sign up with Coinbase Wallet.
I think Privy's pretty
All
like it's
encompassing,
pretty
yeah.
well used. People use it like quite a bit.
Privy's one of the most used right now. The only thing is like right now I just wouldn't even give people an option just because if Coinbase Wallet is the smoothest experience, then like that's what you want people to use, and like Coinbase will love you even more, and they're more likely to fund you as well.
What I like about the smart wallet is that we've been working with it for a while, so we've learned some tips and tricks by now to get it to work with our signature stuff, and it was annoying at first. I'm not gonna lie, so we're not taking
Yeah.
that out no matter what. That was a lot of work to get that thing up and running
Yeah.
on the back end. It worked perfectly, like out the gate, but on the back end, the signatures came out a little different. It was a little different on the back end, so it was interesting. I actually really loved working with Smart Wallet. It opened my eyes to how like easy the future of crypto is probably going to get. Right, you're talking about it took like 3 lines of code and I imported something, and now I got like a new way to log in. Right, so the tech is there, and yeah, I am building on Smart Wallet. I did see there was like I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. We need to do more research. There's also just a lot of time. There's time that I just haven't been able to spend with my ear to the ground in the space lately, right? Because I've just been
No,
so
I get it.
plugged in. Yeah.
Privy would obviously be useful for like the average like non-crypto user, so they can sign up with a wallet or sign up with an email and then get a wallet and all that shit. But I mean, if Smart Wallet is so easy. You basically sign up with a fucking email anyways, and then you don't have to, and then like it's done. So like,
I'd
especially
say
Smart
Smart
Wallet,
Wallet's easier.
yeah,
I'd
the
say
UI is even going to get better. So, well, by the time that this is ready to be mainstream, I'm sure Smart Wallet will be the perfect option.
one thing I am interested to is I never really learned about session keys either. That's really great for like games. Talking about a way to kind of send transactions like without having to press accept every time, right? It would be great for people who don't know what the heck they're pressing accept for, right? They would not want to press it like 30 times in a session
Right.
of gaming. That it just makes sense. All these things make so much sense that I'm like, why haven't I added them? It's that much sense. So
No,
we'll get there.
there's going to be a lot of that.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I
I'm happy that
believe.
this works though, and I definitely look forward to like helping you get yours set up. Anything that you like from Fartcraft, if you play a little bit, I'll help you add to your server. Like definitely, it'll be easy.
Dude, yeah, that's why, like, I mean, I'll keep playing a little bit, just tool around, but I literally want to go over, like, every plugin, every variable, everything you guys have set, like, as much as we can, like, right on the
Oh yeah,
live. I literally don't care how long it takes. Like, I
yeah.
hate that I'm willing to waste your time like that, but
Oh, dude, I could
want
send you
to.
like I could send you the config files for the jobs where it shows you like how much each action like rewards you and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I've
please.
edited all of it.
Send me everything, and then I'm literally just going to spend, like, an hour probably asking you about all of it. Probably
Yeah.
maybe hopefully less.
And I think once you do dig into those config files, you like kind of be like, oh shit, like
That's
this is just Minecraft.
well,
Like,
that's the thing.
it's
But
just
it's
Minecraft.
just setting the variables for regular Minecraft more or
It's
less.
just my yeah, like that's Minecraft. My thing is kind of like it just trades the money from Minecraft for crypto. So we're like Minecraft exists over here, and I'm like over here kind of thing.
And you're like, hey, like that in-game currency over here, like that is actually worth something over here.
I'm like, well, also like people could also do like the opposite, right? Where they could buy the crypto and they could buy the currency, and then they're rich in the game, right? So they could
Y-
go back
Well,
and forth.
well,
So
that's like that. That's why I want to do one of one because I feel like that's where the bonding curve gets a little tricky because like once people want to buy in like from the other side just to participate in the game or like
right,
because they want to buy more assets, they want to buy a new town, they want to create their own town, whatever the fuck it is, like
yeah,
that's
you want it
where the
consistent.
like yeah, that's what's gonna drive like price more than anything. So it, you need to have some level of like organic growth, I should say.
Right. The one to one is interesting. I think it would be a good little addition. I don't think it'd be hard either. I
I
think
will
it'd
be
be
your
super
first
easy.
experiment. I mean, I'm down to like just fuck around with the bonding curve first and just like go through the variables, like do everything. Like if on Friday we make it to actually like building the server and with the bonding curve and all that shit, like happy to do it. But like just know, like I want to iterate like immediately to one of one when possible.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we could probably get that going then. I don't think it'd be hard because the bonding curve is the hard math. Like if we're
I was
doing
gonna
one to
say,
one,
dude,
it's
like
easier.
bonding curve's got to be a lot harder than.
Yeah, the bonding curve's the hard part.
Yeah, no, literally, bro. I mean, dude, I can still barely even conceptualize it just because, like, once a couple people buy it, like, isn't everyone priced out?
So the currency it does raise and lower, right? So like let's say someone was like, "Oh fuck this, I'm gonna buy 50% of the Minecraft currency." They would have 50% of the in-game Minecraft currency, right? That that
It's
that
so
is how it would work in this sense.
hilarious.
Like I
I
don't
mean, which can work on a small server, honestly. But
I
on a
think the thing is the reason why it could work is because you're in control of how deep that bonding curve is, right? Like you
right,
could put 0.1% in compared to like 1,000 tokens or whatever, and then that would be like a thin liquidity pool, or you could do like a deep pool. Like you could put like 1 to 5% in, and then you could put like way more like tokens or whatever. It doesn't. That part actually doesn't matter. What matters is that when tokens come in to buy tokens, it changes the price less because it's deeper. So
right.
so you
Yes,
could
you can
experiment with
control like
deeper
the rate
pools.
of change more or less.
Right. So because it's a deeper pool, it could, but also you also have to think about if you're a yield server and you have an extremely deep pool and you set your yield too high, well then your pool's going to get drained, right? Like you're not going to have any tokens left in your pool after
Right.
much. So that's why with Fartcraft, spent a lot of time just making sure that the math added up for all these job plugins. I've played Townie servers, I've played these job servers before, and I know that some jobs are going to be like way better than others. So
Right.
I've priced them like accordingly, basically, and
No,
it's
I mean it's fucking brilliant. It's actually that's why I want to go over more of this stuff with you because I mean I played Minecraft a lot, but I'm a little aged out, so I need to get back in.
it's fun because there's so much you could change. Like changing like a small number will completely flip how a plugin works, right? So
I
there's
I
it's fun.
literally can't wait. I'm gonna try and I can't even say I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try and go to bed hopefully and see if it works. But I definitely will talk to you tomorrow and then see you again the next day.
Yeah, man, it's been really good. Thank you for having me on again.
Of course, cannot wait, dude. This is awesome, and thank you so much for building.
Oh, no worries, man. Next time, I'll see you. I'll see you next time.
All right, peace out, brother.
Later.
All right, everyone, that was our stream for today. Welcome home, welcome to base. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all here tomorrow. We have a very healthy stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Japan time. It is going to be a builder building. So if you're into our builder sessions, you're going to want to pull up tomorrow. And that's everything. And we'll see you then.